4 days, no cigarette, y'all. 4 days, no nicotine, no vape, no cigarette, no black and mild, no pouch, no roll up, no nothing. And yesterday was a little difficult. I had a few cravings. Unlike the first 3 days, it's just that feeling I get in my chest that just call for a cigarette, man. I can't really describe it. It's just like, yeah, like it's like I just get this like, just like this flare in my chest, and it just like cigarette. It's like cigarette. And it's easier to quiet that down. I just like, it's just like, it's quieter. It's more quieter than it used to be, right? Because it used to be, it's used to like, I'm just used to like, okay, as soon as I get that call, I'm just go. But now it's like, no. Because I had to realize, like, not only do I like to smoke a cigarette when I'm frustrated or on edge or anxious or all those negative emotions, but I also like to smoke when I'm happy, when I get excited, or even when like I'm just regular, like just when I'm bored, it's just something to do, like. And I also realized that I like to smoke when I'm thinking, because like I'm a critical thinker, and I like kind of like smoke to like process, like, or if I just learn something new, or if I just, you know, yeah, learning something new, or get a different perspective on something, or maybe if I just come up with a new idea, then it's like, let me smoke on this. You know, it's like a thinking process thing for me. It's like my body is just like, yeah, my body is muscle memory. So like, and you know, I had to really observe that and like watch myself, because I will like leading up to like these past couple of days, I had to observe, like, okay, in what situations do I smoke? Why do I smoke? And you know, like the reasons I just named is like a lot of them. Like, it's not always about, and it seems like that's the main one though. Like when I'm thinking, it's like a thinking thing for me. It's like a part of how I process information. And hold on, y'all. Let me reel this one in, man. But I really just had to observe and so I can break that pattern, you know? It's like, okay, this is how the pattern starts, and I gotta find a way to break it, you know? So the more I observe on like why, it's easier to go back, like to stop myself in my tracks and be like, okay, like boom, okay, I feel this way and I wanna go smoke a cigarette. Like, hold on, wait, let's go do something else. Or I remember one time when I was living at the motel, right? And I was standing outside smoking a cigarette, finna go in. And this old lady came up to me, right? And she was walking past, she was like, I don't miss that. And I'm like, and then we had a conversation, and she like, yeah, I haven't smoked a cigarette in 20 years. She was like, one thing that helped me is every time I want a cigarette, I make myself wait 15 minutes before I actually get one. And that stuck with me. Like, I remember that, and I actually practiced that days leading up to this. Like, I'll be like, okay, so I recognize like why I wanted to smoke, and then remembering that, like, I would hear a voice in my head, and then just be like, okay, I just find something else to do, or I just go do something else, or I just wait. I just sit there. I might be anxious as hell, but I wait I wouldn't sit there and watch the clock, but I'd be like, okay, let me just wait a little second. Let me let it wear off a little bit, and that's another thing that helped me. And also noticing that, like, man, like, sometimes the first thing I do when I wake up, I smoke a cigarette, man. And it just fucked my whole body up. Like, my whole little body make me go straight to the bathroom. It's like, damn, bro, like, this cigarette just determined my whole fate, my whole rest of my day. Like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, it's easier to, because I would notice that it mess up your gut, man. It throw my gut off, and it just have my stomach feeling crazy, and like, I don't get that. I don't feel like that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn. And after I eat too, like after I eat, I would want to smoke right after, and that's really like super instant for me. And I knew that if I could like really like, I talked about this in the first video I uploaded, like, okay, yeah, I like to eat when after I smoke, so if I can stop eating or change my diet around or try to fast and focus on that, then the not smoking part is easier. You know what I'm saying? Just shifting my focus to something, having something to focus on, and a goal, like setting a goal and writing stuff down. I said this in the last video or two, but yeah, just writing stuff down and actually going and crying out to God and just like, God, please help me. I need help, you know? And I bounce around a lot, y'all. My bad. But yeah, so my gut is feeling better. It's better to have a bowel movement, man. I hope they ain't tweet TMI. We all grown, right? You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing for me, man. It would be hard to use the bathroom. And what else? There's something else. I would get headaches. I get headaches sometimes, especially if I would like wait a while before I probably wait like 4 or 6 hours before I smoke one, and then the first one I smoke, bro, I just get a straight headache. It's like, damn. Then it's like, damn, it's like, okay, so now the rest of the day I got a headache and my stomach. It's like, man, fuck all this, bro. That's really how I like, it was like, I'm trying to work out, and I can't work out. Like, I want to breathe, bro. Like, I'm trying to do push-ups. I'm trying to run around a block. Yesterday I only did two laps around a block, and then somebody just commented and said, how far is your distance? I'm gonna get on my fitness app and track how many steps it is. So it probably ain't nothing. It's probably less than a quarter mile. But I don't know. We gonna see it, and I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna get y'all updated on that. But yeah, like I just, it's like this is messing up. It's going against my goals. Like, it's this one thing, and then I remember last time I stopped smoking. I remember I was working at fast food like when I was homeless, and I was working at Carl Jr.'s, man. I remember smelling toast. I'm like, cause usually I wouldn't never smell it. I'm like, damn, I smell toast. And my manager like, yeah, he's like, yeah, that's just the bun machine, like, since on some smart shit. I'm like, damn, I never smelled it. And then, like, since it tastes too, like, you could take, that ain't really necessarily came back yet, that I noticed. And yeah, since it tastes, it's only been 4 days, so, you know, it'd take 3 days for the nicotine to get out of your system. But so I don't really think that is those things gonna sharpen that as soon as now. But I'm looking forward to it for sure. Yeah. And hopefully, like, my sinuses clear up too. Maybe that's why I've been sneezing a lot. I know it's allergy season too, but I think yeah. Cause I noticed it's like kind of like hard to breathe through my nose, bro. Like, and my shit was kind of like swelled up or something. But, and I think that's probably why I give it easier to smell. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. I don't know, if you're a person that want to stop smoking, why do you smoke? You know, what do you vape? Do you smoke cigarettes? Do you chew? What, like? And I only tried chew, like, I think I tried True one time when I was like in a 30-day inpatient rehab stay. It was like a guys only one, and I just tried it on some weird shit. Like I was just like, yeah, I want to try that. I just wanted, and it just wasn't for me. Like having to keep spit, and that's another thing too. Like when I smoke cigarettes, like ever since it seemed like ever since I stopped vaping, because like for the past few years I was vaping, but like I think it was like soon as I became homeless is when I stopped vaping, bro. And I started smoking cigarettes again. I started smoking blacks again. And I noticed that I would start spitting. Like I would spit. Like every time I smoke a cigarette, I'm spitting. Even a black I'm out, I'm spitting, bro. Like, and it's just gross. It's like, bro, why I gotta spit? So why am I salivating so much? It's just like, I don't know why. But it never used to be like that when I was like, even just a couple years ago. Like when I wouldn't vape, if I would like, I'd buy like 2 vapes at a time. If I end up running out of vape before I get some more money, I ask somebody for a cigarette in a heartbeat. And, like I remember like smoking cigarettes and I wouldn't spit, bro. But it seemed like as soon as I stopped vaping and I started smoking again, and I was because I found out that the vapes is way worse than cigarettes. And like a couple days before I just stopped recently, I got a new roommate. He got vapes just laying. He had like 2 vapes laying in the living room. I was hitting that motherfucker. And that motherfucker's just so bad on my chest. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit crazy. And like, it'll take my whole breath away. It'll like have me like, it'll give me a hell of a fucking hair rush. But it's just like, dude, it'll like make me damn near can't breathe, dude. Like for real. I have my asthma flaring up, and it's just like, dog. And then like I can feel like I can feel my lungs. Why can I feel my fucking lungs? Like it's like that moist. I can feel the moisture in there. And it's like, dog, I really had to stop that shit, especially like when I was working out back then too. And I just spit so much, and it's like, bro, this is fucking disgusting and embarrassing. Smoking in front of other people, like I'm constantly just spitting, and it's like, ugh, dog. Like I like to have my lips be off. Like my lips discolored, and they look good now, but yeah, I want to have some good lips, man. I want to have some smooth, good, having all them my shit purple and like it's time for self-care, man. And just the smell, I like to smell good. I like to wear cologne. I like to smell good, man. I don't want to walk around because that shit stink, bro. When you ain't smoking a cigarette, you smell somebody smoke one, it's like, god damn, you stink. It's like that shit stinks, dude. It smells bad. I remember one time when I was driving, like when I had my car, I was driving Uber, right? And I think I had to stop for a couple days then. But I just remember a dude got in my car. He had just gotten to smoke a cigarette. He got in. I'm like, bro, you smell like ass, dog. I'm like, that shit's. I'm like, I asked him. I'm like, bro, what kind of cigarettes is them? And I can't remember what the fuck kind of, but I'm like, god damn. And I think I was gonna ask him for one because I was wanting one, but I don't know. But I'm like, damn. I'm like, I don't want one of them motherfuckers. That be doing fucking stank, boy. Like, ugh. Cause I don't like smoking regulars, bro. Them regular cigarettes is not it, bro. They will give me a headache instantly. It's like an instant headache. I gotta have menthol, dog. Like, but anyways, yeah, we on day 4. We on day 4. It's easier to focus. It's easier to, like, I sat and talked to people. It's easier to hold conversations now, too. I will say that. It's easier, like, I'm not all anxious and squirmy. Like, I can really, and I'm noticing, and I'm paying attention to stuff like this as I'm like, damn, I'm really just sitting here paying attention to this person. I'm not ready to smoke it. And people smoke a cigarette, like, dude, matter of fact, dude that was living in the storage unit. When I was living in the storage unit, right, it was a couple that was living in there at the same time as me. And I got kind of like, we used to talk all the time. And dude, I just seen the dude. Like, he walked right in front of the house. I'm like, and we sat there and chopped it up probably like about 15, 20 minutes. And he smoked a black right in front of me. I was like, damn, that motherfucker sure look good. I know it's gonna smell good. And yeah, But cause he sure asked me like, bro, you still smoke blacks? I'm like, nah, bro, I quit smoking, man. But yeah, it's easier to sit there and talk to somebody, man, and really like, you know, as far as like without smoking, bro. Cause I was thinking like, damn, I want to hit that black he got, but fuck that, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Cause I'm like, yeah, I had to cut the conversation short. Cause we sit there, that motherfucker, he'd sit there and talk shit all day, and cause I hadn't ran yet, and that's when I had after as soon as we got done, I'm like, yeah, cause I was just getting ready. I was just sitting outside, sitting out on the front porch, just meditating, and I was getting ready to run, but yeah, and yeah, but that's one thing, and definitely easier to meditate and just. But like I said though, man, the addiction don't really go nowhere, man. It that energy just goes somewhere else. The addiction just goes somewhere else. This is why I'm so fixated on like these workouts and how it's easier just to improve, man. And I get better sleep, dog. Like I dream way better now. I sleep way better now. Like I wake up feeling good. I just wake up and get up. And just get up. Like, and I mean, ever since I started sleeping on the floor again, I really been having better dreams. But like letting go of them cigarettes helped too. Because ever since I started sleeping on the floor, bro, I've been getting way better quality of sleep. And I sleep with the window open, I sleep with the fan on, and that's definitely a big change. Because I can't sleep in the bed, bro. It's just not, my body hate that shit. Like my body do not like it no more. Especially like experiencing sleeping on the floor and how it like make me feel better. Like my body feel way better. I just can. It's just hard for me to sleep in the bed. I mean, yesterday I had dozed off. I was laying in my bed. I was so damn tired. I was just laying in my bed and I had dozed off. But I woke up, made my little bed, make my little pallet on the floor, and I took my ass straight back to sleep again. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if I sleep in that bed, bro, it's hard for me to fall asleep, and then it's hard for me, and then like when I wake up, I be cramped. Like my body be hurting, like my back be hurting, and yeah, still got my own room, and for now, cause I did have a roommate. For like he never even slept in the room, bro. It was weird. Like I think he ended up moving in the other room. I don't know. And I was like, cool. Like I don't like, good choice, nigga. Yeah, cause you gonna be on the top bunk any fucking ways, and I think that's, I don't know, because he slept on the other top bunk in the other room. I was like, I don't know, but yeah, like yeah. So I still got my own room, and dog switch rooms, which is like, we've been getting new people. We can got like two people get kicked out in the same week. So I don't know if he probably gonna hopefully not, man. I want to have my own room as long as I can, man. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to end it right here, man. And I just woke up not too long ago. I had to hit a couple push-ups, man, before I started this video, because just to get the energy flowing, you know what I'm saying? But I had to make the video because I didn't make it last night, and I was like, okay, let me make it in the morning, man. I couldn't stop thinking about it after I woke up. I was like, okay, couldn't read. Like, let me go ahead and make this video. So boom, shakalaka.